Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna look up jerking off dogs
No, me
on
neither.
my phone.
No, me neither.
Coming on through. Hey, man, guess what? I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
I should get a discount. I masturbate every day after work. Smell this. Does it smell like one?
I don't know, man. You're on your own.
Smells like a bubble, dude.
Welcome to Straight Garbage Podcast, the world's best podcast. I'm Mitch.
Josh?
Jay.
This is
Corey.
Hey, say something.
I said this is Corey.
When?
Just
Right
Robert.
now. I could have swore you were Silent
What?
Bob.
Yeah, no shit.
Holy shit.
I've got an extra fun fact today.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm
here
sure
we
it's
go.
real fucking fun too, isn't it?
It will be.
So we were just talking about taxes. I guess I was mad last year when I paid my taxes because my IRS site phrase is "your mom."
Hey, what about like fuck up the passwords and stuff? So when I was single for my last divorce, and then I married my wife, and she's like, "Hey babe, what's your Facebook account's password?" I'm like, I got that. And she goes, no, what is it? She has my phone, and I'm like, single 69.
Oh,
She's like, oh wow.
very creative there, guy.
Most of my passwords are the one-time use passwords that they text you
Oh.
because I forget what they are. Do this, and it keeps you logged in for long enough, and then we have to re-log in for some reason. It's like, oh, text me a new one.
Dude, I still have passwords from like back when I was in my 20s. And I'm 40.
Oh, yeah.
I'm almost 42.
Yeah.
I created a password for like most of our straight garbage stuff. Oh shit, I probably shouldn't say that.
Nobody's listening anyway.
Anyways, I was giving Ethan so he could log into our website and then our shirt company account so he could kind of check it out.
Right.
And he's like, "Whoa, nice password. Like, you don't like him or something?" Because it's F Cartman, but his full name.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. They say you're supposed to change your passwords like every fucking couple months or whatever. Mine's the same one. Well, I changed it after the wife found out what the one was. Oh my gosh, yeah, I better change that one. So
sorry,
You
babe,
guys-
I just haven't changed it.
You guys ever log into our retirement website?
We can do that.
Yeah.
I gotta get that set up still.
Well, they change it, or they make you change it every 6 months. So if you
They didn't
You know,
make
you
me
log
change
in.
shit.
really,
Yeah,
because
And you
I
haven't logged in for a while.
good. I don't want to know what's in there.
I'll log in, and then
You can't.
Won't look
That's
at
the shitty part, though. It doesn't matter if you log in or not. The only thing you can do is change, think where shit goes, but you can't do the withdrawal until you're fired or quit.
yeah,
You can't touch it.
That's
They've got
probably
it
a good-
set up.
No, there's one
No,
guy.
it is decent. I mean, saves you from making stupid choices, but yeah, you can't touch that shit unless you're gone.
that's my money, and I want it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna call JG Wentworth. It's my money and I want it now.
it doesn't work like that.
My one sister, they went to college. So you know those stupid fucking password generators? They're just like fucking X5Z whatever, and it's 28 characters long. That's still her fucking password. And every time
Does
I
she
gotta
remember it?
yeah, she fucking remembers it. And I'm like, "What is your password?" And I'm like, and then we fuck up somewhere, and she's like, "Get the fuck out of there!" I'm like, "How do you
probably
remember this?"
It's like
We had one of those passwords.
And she's
for
like,
our
"Don't look."
internet.
your wife. Yeah.
It was when I lived at home still. So
Yeah. Our last one was
15
that
years
way.
ago. I can still remember that one.
And,
I don't know why.
It's
just burned into my brain.
We got a new modem. I finally asked the guy, I was like, hey, can we have a password that's not random bullshit?
80.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty easy. Fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
I
you
tried changing the old one for years, and it just never would let me.
Right.
But it's our local cable company too.
I got caught watching porn.
At
On
work?
a no, it was at my. We
Church.
bought one of those like a Dell fucking computer, and I was watching porn on it. This
Dell?
fucking thing locked
Did it
up.
sing?
Dude.
Did it
It
sing
locked
out?
up, like, and it had like looked like two FBI agents pointing at the screen. They're all like, "Oh my god, that's nasty," you know. It made it look real, and I'm like, "Fuck." So it locks up, and then I had to tell the news to the ex-wife. I'm like, I was watching porn, you know, and she's like,
Not me. I'd have tossed that bitch in the garbage.
a brand new computer too.
We were wrong.
Take a fucking magnet, just fucking run it down the side of it.
So anyway, she's like, "Well, I have a buddy, my best friend has her husband's like for the like CIA like computer guy, and he'll fix it over the phone." He calls me up. He's like, "Dude, just FaceTime me." So I'm like FaceTiming him, and he's like, and then all of a sudden you see the screen just disappear, and then he's fucking like, I'm like, holy shit, dude! And he's like, did all this shit from like Washington D.C. and I'm.
Your porn pops back up.
And he's like, really? You're watching Gay on Gay?
Now you guys are both jerking off together. FaceTime.
Right, the porn's like, my gay cousin brother.
But anyway, he was pretty legit about it. But he's like, all right, man, here's the password. And he gave me the password when he cleared our hard drive and shit. It was like fucking 30 letters and numbers long. It was like, he's like, I got you your password. That way nobody can break into your fucking thing. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not doing this. Dude, that's probably like those passwords like on those crypto wallets.
Yeah.
Imagine fucking losing that one.
Yeah.
Bye.
We had it written down on the back of the headboard.
If I had a crypto wallet with a shit ton of money in it, I'd be tattooing that bitch on my fucking dick. I mean, you know, what if you get searched or something? Like, nobody's looking at your dick unless they have to.
I found it. It's on his taint.
Right? The guy's like, Jesus, dude, I can't do lettering this small. I'm going to have to do, like, this spiral of letters around my dick as I go. And I'm not even sure there's enough room at that.
Then you gotta ask him to do it in a Christmas color, so it looks like a candy cane.
Right? Can you just do pictographs? Like, so, like, one little pictograph equals, like, 7 of the digits, and then, you know,
Then put the key on my ass cheek.
right? 3 little pictures went around the head and then back down the shaft. Fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Gotta look at it in the mirror. Like Prison Break.
Right?
That was pretty impressive. That motherfucker did it. He fixed our computer from being not even on the East Coast. We're on the West Coast.
It's just
That's
remote
not-
shit.
yeah.
I was doing that to Ashley when I was over. Ashley was asking me about her computer, and she's like, "I don't know how to do this." And I was just click this and this, and she's like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" And then
Yeah, had control of it. Yeah, that's not a huge thing. But, like, the amount of control they would have over your shit versus, like, any regular, what do we just call that?
homo
No?
You said remote.
IP address.
Remote, yeah.
Yeah.
remote
Yeah,
access.
the remote access we can use versus the remote access they can use, way different.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, a lot of it's just in the programming. So if you go watch like Scammers Payback, there's a guy on YouTube.
That's what I was just gonna talk
He'd
about.
fucking like he'll go and just fuck up these scammers and like start telling them their credit card numbers and shit because he's like going through their whole computer, look at everything they've ever bought.
Like he drains their
like,
accounts too.
Yeah, and just fucking tells them about their sister and Corey's sister and
How their wedding was.
Whoa. I've met Corey's sister.
That's his wife.
somebody was asking me today about Corey's sister and I was like, true story.
Had to step it up a notch.
You're off the hook, Jay.
Perfect.
Now I'm going to have to make a sister fucker shirt.
Yeah.
Jay wasn't getting anywhere with his cousin, so
Does your sister know yet?
not yet. No.
When are you going to tell her? You want me to tell
Oh,
her?
she doesn't listen to the show.
He's going to tell her
That's
when
why
I
you're still
send him
married?
the sister fucker shirt that shows up at his house.
With my face on it.
He looks, yeah, like Steve-O.
Get one of their wedding pictures as the background.
She's like, wait, I know that place.
That looks really familiar. That's me and you. Are you fucking serious? I'm your sister?
You're my sister.
How long have you known this? We had sex last night. You sick
It took
fuck.
at least a week to make this shirt.
When you do the shirt, Josh, you gotta have a straight garbage on one sleeve and a 23 and me on the other.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Good times. Good times. Wow. Wow.
Better than Mitch fucking his dog.
Hey,
That's actually more norm where we live.
it's actually legal in Washington State where you live.
Yeah, where you live.
Right? Pets are people too.
That backfired.
That's what happens when you don't talk.
I tried. See,
talk
this is what happens when
for
I
You
talk.
gotta drink more than one drink.
Okay.
Remember what happened when I came and I only drank 0 drinks and didn't talk? Yeah. Remember when you used to drink like 2-3 cups?
Yeah.
That was when we had Glenn on the show too, wasn't it? When you didn't have any drinks.
No.
He was just silent because he was like,
I was just listening.
there's an Australian guy on the phone.
I was interested.
Yeah. Okay, you might have been interested, but your face looked like, will this fucking phone call ever end?
Not true.
I can call him again real quick.
I'm good. I mean, does he have slaves yet?
Yeah, I don't know. We can call and ask.
Should get some. I mean, it's fucking Australia.
Calm down, man. We can't be talking about slavery now that we have
So,
advertising.
speaking in Australia,
Oh.
does an accent like that, does that turn you on? Like
If you
Australian
had it,
girl?
When a
No.
dude speaks it,
No, when
I
a girl
don't even
speaks
think
it.
I've ever heard a chick talk like an Australian
Oh
dude.
man, dude, you're so
I
fucking hot.
don't know if I could
God
picture a girl speaking Australian without like a big wad of chew in her mouth and like the chew spit stained down her cheek.
You're
Like,
ah, guy, you're sticking
I'll
it
take
in.
you around the back, take you on walkabout.
You're sticking it in. She's like, easy, man, easy, man.
Oh, you call that a wiener?
I'll show you.
This is a wiener. I'm fucking out of here.
Dude, that would be. Oh my god, that would be horrible.
Right? Yeah, as if I already didn't have a small dick complex. Get shown up by some Australian outback chick with a fucking bigger dong than me. Cool.
That one episode, or a couple episodes ago, Mitch was talking about the Cholo and then the Australians, or no, the Canadians. Like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we hacked those accents so bad. Fuck.
We're not linguists.
Yeah, we're not much of anything, really.
Like Spanish, like girls speaking Spanish, like, whew,
Oh my
that's
god.
fucking
They're yelling?
sexy as
Dude.
fuck.
Dude, I happened to, on one of my checking our Pornhub accounts,
How many hours does it take you to check
He
that?
checks it every morning.
it takes at least 35 minutes every time I check it.
More like 5, but whatever.
Anyways, man, I clicked on this one, you know, because every one of them's fucking like stepdad, stepsister shit.
Yeah, I know, it's so stupid.
Anyways, this Latino girl, and she was very nice to look at, but like when she spoke, good God. Like I could have just turned the visual off on the porn and just listened to her. The shit she was saying, like I didn't understand it. She could have been giving me a grocery list and some chores I had to do, but it sounded hot. Wow. Yeah. You ever get a boner and come from just the sound of someone's voice? She should do 1-900 numbers for sure. If that was a thing.
Can we
Do
get
they
her on
even
the
do
show?
that anymore, or is that
don't
just
think so.
all
I don't know.
texting now? You're just like, hey, what are you wearing? Like,
I thought
baby.
like I thought we called one of them in the first season.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, didn't it work?
1-900 wet tits. No. That was the one I used to call in junior high,
Yeah.
and it wasn't. You know, you had to pay for it. I have no fucking credit card, but you could call it and. welcome to 1-900 wet tits. Like, yeah. Hang up, call again.
Just hear the voice.
Right.
That's how you guys. I had a friend come over and call one of those numbers.
No, you didn't.
Oh yeah, that big ass bill.
And they billed our phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet your dad was pissed.
And
Because
then
you
you at
know,
another friend's house, at someone else's house.
you know, your mom was like, "What the fuck
Yeah.
are you doing?" He's like, "What wants
Hey,
to
whoa,
be?" He wants to be. Get Corey.
Yeah, because it started out with the same thing Josh was saying, was just listening to the introduction or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he was like, well, let's just click the button, and then if we shut it off before a minute, they won't charge us. And then he just took the phone and just started calling it.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
It's pretty cool.
What'd your parents do?
I don't really remember. They just got mad at me. That's all I remember.
You probably didn't get in too much trouble. They're like, listen, Corey's got a predetermined path with our daughter.
Poor Corey.
So how
Let
did
him
they,
get this out of his system now.
How did they pay for the wedding? Because it's usually the bride's
Bride pays
parents
for it,
pay,
yeah.
but if it's bride and groom,
No, see, adopted at birth, so that's
No, I
how
don't
they
think
did that. No,
that's 23 and me. You were not
Adopted.
adopted.
No, I'm
You
saying
guys shared a room together growing up.
whatever.
You guys are probably Siamese twins separated at birth. Is that where the separation came
No, she
I'm
was.
trying to play into
she
this,
was with
and you won't let me talk, bitch.
She was with his dad's other family.
from? Oh.
I'm done.
The Mormons are strong with this one. Say it with me now, Corey. Polygamy. Polygamy.
Polygamy.
Sounds like a confession to me.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's all good.
So if anybody from 23andMe is listening, you can donate a DNA test kit for Corey.
Corey's like,
Now I'm gonna have to get one, so you guys just shut up about it.
You won't because you're scared.
so am I. Fuck.
Oh, I thought of a new raffle. So this lady, I don't know where she's from or
No,
who she is. She
Hit the button.
hit the button. She charges $10,000 to name your child, right? That's like her fee to name your kid. I say we start up a raffle. People give us $50 for a raffle ticket, and that they let us pick their baby's name. Robert picked their baby's name.
Oh, fucking Robert. Woo!
So
Can
there's
you
Can you
no,
give
wait.
our listeners an example of a kid?
Benifer.
Huh?
Benifer.
Benifer?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a tranny anyway, so it's like it's like mixed between Benny and Jennifer. Benifer.
What about like coitus?
Yeah.
Because that's how he was made.
Yeah. Halusi.
Halusi?
You know, instead of raffle tickets, $50 and Robert will name your kid. Just flat out $50. Robert will
How about
take all that stress out.
how about I just don't name your kid? And, like, if you don't let me name your kid, then you have to give me $50.
You're just gonna be hanging out in the newborn ward.
Yeah, so we won the
And-
contest, which was cool, but now our kid's named Cumstain.
Should have pulled out. But no, that's the real thing. I heard on the radio today, and that was the whole story. Some ladies charges $10,000 to name your kid.
So I would have to pay.
You would pay her $10,000, and she'd pick out the perfect name for you.
But she got fucking tarot
that.
cards or
Fuck
what?
yeah.
No, that's like they said. That's the whole story. $10,000 to name a kid.
I bet she like picks up a Ouija board. She like puts it on the kid's forehead and spins it around and shit.
I bet she does a shit ton of acid with the $10,000 and writes down the name.
Okay, but what is the benefit of having her pick out name? Does it totally change
It's
the
probably
like
because you and your wife can't fucking agree on jack squat.
the destiny of your child,
I
or
might still be married if we paid this lady $20,000 for 2 kids.
does it turn your kid into Destiny's Child, or
But do you want Destiny's Child or do you want Beyonce?
Fuck Beyonce. She's a retard.
She makes way more money than the rest of Destiny's Child, though.
I don't care.
No, I agree.
Money
I
and
agree.
everything.
I agree 110% that she's a retard, but she's worth like $1 billion. Jay-Z is, so I'm assuming she's worth at least half of what he's worth.
Dude, they prenup the fuck out of shit.
Honestly, if you lost half of $1 billion, who gives a shit? That's a lot of money.
Well, I would.
Did you hear like?
I'd be happy with 500 mil.
Not when you
I'd be
live the
happy
life
with
they do.
100,000.
Right?
Fuck.
I'd be happy with an extra 500 in my checking account.
That's enough for a new gun. Fuck.
Well, gun parts.
Yeah, gun parts. Yeah. But did you? I watched a deal on Elon Musk, how rich he is, and they said that if you stack his $100 bills, it would go to the moon and almost back. $100 bills.
Well, Elon Musk's worth
Elon Musk,
like,
and then they you put them
There's
like.
no fucking way.
They said if you put them for fucking end to end, it would go around the world.
How much did they say he had?
Like 200 and some billion dollars.
but you think,
I don't see stacking it, making it to the moon and back.
Not back. It's to the moon,
like
almost back.
like end to end, maybe I could see that.
no,
end to end,
they
maybe.
said stack. The
Because
guys,
there's a lot of hundreds in a billion.
Yeah, maybe dollars, but
And new bills are old bills, because new bills... I mean, seriously, watch the video of the new bills versus old bills. Like a stack of $10,000 of hundreds, like this thick of old bills and this thick with new
that
bills.
motherfucker, dude, he bought 10% of Twitter for
cheapskates.
2.7 billion, and fucking didn't even touch his fucking.
Have you
Not
guys
even-
Well,
seen?
good for
have
him.
you guys-
Maybe we can post on Twitter now.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the little Tesla 4-wheeler down on?
I did. I saw
21st?
that
Did you see that?
Today, actually.
I
when
haven't-
we turned
I
around
didn't
down
see it.
there.
It's kind of neat.
But yeah,
They didn't make very many. Yet.
Fuckers
I wonder
got-
if it's a real one or not.
got some cash.
Buy it,
Hold on,
Corey. You got
dude.
2 kids that'll love that.
Okay.
Did you just shit a little bit? That's what it looked like.
So that was his wife telling him no telepathically.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sister.
I mean, you think about it, a stack of thousands like that.
Well, twins have that.
Like a stack of
communication.
$1,000 is like it 3 inches. Yeah, I'd say tell the wife.
No,
2 inches.
no.
2 inches.
No, $1,000 of hundreds.
Yeah.
I
So-
had substantially more than that in hundreds, and it
$1,000 in hundreds is only 10
That's,
bills.
that's like this
Yeah.
thick.
That's like a quarter inch, an eighth of an inch, Jay.
I had substantially more than that.
Well, you watch-
substantially more than that in 2
That's like if you
envelopes.
take them and you crumple them up.
No, you
and then
watch
you like just barely
you
stack
watch these
them on top of
gangsters
each
and
other.
they're like stacks and hundreds and
Jay,
they're,
I had substantially more than $1,000 in hundreds 2 weeks ago, and it's not that fucking thick.
It's not as much as you think.
So Jay obviously measures his wiener
$260
by.
billion dollars is that much what you think?
I'd
No.
say that's about this tall.
I didn't say.
So Jay, how much is your wiener worth then? Like, since that's how you measure things in stacks of hundreds.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm like I say it like that. Like I said, it's probably like that. But
What
you
is-
know,
what is that?
I
Like,
said 2 inches,
like
more
500
like an
bucks?
inch. When I tell the wife, I got 3 inches coming at you. You know,
So you tell her like this is like 30 grand. You got a 30 grand cock.
You're welcome.
I did hear something pretty cool on TikTok the other day. The guy goes, he's a billionaire, not Elon, but he is a billionaire, and he goes, what would I do if I gave you $1 million? The guy's like, holy shit, that'd be awesome. He goes, you know what, scratch that. What would I do if I gave you $10 million? And the guy goes, oh fuck, it'd change my life forever. He goes, if I give you that $10 million and you don't wake up tomorrow, would that be worth it? And the guy's like, no. And he goes, that's right. You need to wake up every morning like you have $10 million because obviously your value of life is worth more than $10 million. I was like, fucking wow.
I
never
could
heard
blow
that.
10 million.
I've never heard that before.
You know, honestly, Jay might be right. Listen to this. The height of a stack of $1 billion in 100. Oh, hold on.
That's 100 billion.
100 billion in $1 bills. So that would be the same as $1 billion in 100 bills, right?
Yes. Yes.
Measures 6,786 miles.
Just stacked flat.
Is that compressed or uncompressed?
Easy.
I don't know.
I just heard Jay might be right.
Because I mean, like, seriously, like look at the pictures of a new $100 bills stacked versus old $100 bills stacked.
Were you
there's
gonna
like
say balls?
Yeah, balls. look at a bunch of stacked balls.
We're assuming they're brand
Stacked
new.
old
They're
balls.
brand new bills, there, Bo. We're assuming.
Yeah, I'm just. Have you ever seen the picture of the comparisons of them? There's like new ones. You're talking like an inch for I don't know how many $1,000, and then old bills have been in circulation for a few years or substantially more. I'm just saying.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool story.
That's my
bro.
fun fact, dickhead.
Honestly, it was a TikTok video. I don't know how true it is. Fuck.
Yeah,
I just-
everything's true on
I
TikTok.
thought it was pretty cool. I was like,
I know. I found out that like you got to click the link at the top of the TikTok link. You don't just click the whole thumbnail. I thought you clicked the thumbnail.
I've done that so many times. I've clicked it. I'm like, what the fuck does this
Yeah,
have
you
to
sent
do with
that.
anything?
You sent that thing, and then Mitch is like, "That's racist." And then I click it, and there's like some baby sucking on a tit, and it's like, "How's that racist?"
Well, that's why Josh, when you sent one a while back, you said this reminds me of Josh. It was the bullets they were making them. They were clicking them together. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
He clicked it and he's like, I don't know
It,
what the
it
fuck
went
this
to
is.
fucking Luke Bryan doing some fucking farming.
oh yeah.
And I was like, how the fuck does this make you think of me? That's why I was like, okay.
I've done that to so many people now. I'm like, I wonder what all cool shit they sent me.
Well, I clicked on the same one, and it was a guy welded. He was trying to take a bolt out, but it was like a Allen head, and he welded it to a socket, welded it to a.
Yeah, I've seen.
Did you see that one? He welded
Yeah.
it to an extension, then
He's got quite
welded
a
it to
few.
the ratchet. It's like now I got to figure out how to get back in. Something stupid like that. I don't know.
I mean, that would make sense, but
That was it kind of made sense. I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, I've welded and made my own tools, but I'm not going to weld my ratchet to my extension to my fucking socket. Like, I may be creative, but I'm not a fucking total retard.
Yeah. I've made a lot of specialty tools out of Pittsburgh end wrenches.
this is why you guys gotta like get on, I don't know, Kijiji and buy crackhead tools. Just random box of tools.
What?
Yeah.
KGG?
Kijiji.
KGG?
I think it's Kijiji.
Yeah.
And it's like Craigslist basically, or just go to Craigslist and search up tools, and some woman will be like fucking selling like fuck random tools. You can have them $5. Then you got all the
I always get the like guy that's got a toolbox from the 80s, like all beat to shit, has like a bunch of rusted tools in it, like $800. Like, go fuck yourself.
I should try that.
Go fucking yourself?
Yeah,
Like you didn't on your way here.
I did.
Yeah. Exactly.
I will say estate sales and yard sales, you can get some screaming deals on tools though. I bought, it was like 10 pipe wrenches for $15 a couple of years ago.
Why would you buy 10?
Yeah.
Because that was a package deal. I had to buy them all.
Who's the loser on that deal?
Christmas presents, Jay.
There you go.
I'll take a pipe wrench as a Christmas present.
No, and I got a couple. There's a couple there's one
wife's-
24 and a bunch of 18s and 12s. And I think maybe like a couple 6s or 8s, little ones in there. But like, fuck, for $10, $15.
So do you have a toolbox dedicated to pipe wrenches?
Well, so like I said, Christmas presents.
It was rhetorical. I don't need the actual explanation.
Well, so
Time to hit the button.
No, they're actually scattered along the shop.
God damn it, I said shut up.
Yeah, your button don't work anymore, does it, bitch?
We wrote this groundbreaking Mitch story for literally anything else.
Speaking of groundbreaking Mitch story, do we have a douche of the week?
Jim.
Yeah?
I don't think he's been douche of the week. Has he?
I don't think so.
What about Brad? He hates him.
Give it a few months and we'll figure out if he's douche of the week in Mitch's eyes.
No, I've already wrote it off. I've already written that off.
All week long, every route that Jim has done, he's just like done it like he's not getting help at all. And then you call him and he's like, I don't know where to tell you to go.
I can buy that.
We're like,
Yeah, but that's not purpose, Jim. That's just Jim.
I think it's on purpose.
So Ren stopped me yesterday on yesterday's route. I was doing R7, I think.
When are we going to get an R9?
Fuck, when we get the new trucks. But anyways, Ren's like, yeah, you know, some guys split these two routes up like this and that. Like, and then there's Jim and Rice said, I don't know what they do, but they split it up a little bit different than everybody else.
I know.
Jay would be my douche of the week.
Why?
You took today off.
You had an easy day.
Did I?
I don't know. Did you?
Fuck, dude. Took me like 6 hours.
Dude, we had breakfast
Sorry,
plans.
bro.
Me and Corey had breakfast plans
Right?
today.
I was
and
going
lunch
to grind on
plans.
dumpsters.
Sorry,
I was gonna learn
man.
how to weld
Let's go.
No.
or something. I don't know.
I can kind of throw the corn dog guy out there, but he's been decent, but he's also, I think, been fucking off a lot. I've been doing way more extras with him than I ever did with Robert doing yard waste. Like, way more.
It's because I don't fuck around.
Yeah.
I do my job.
Yeah. Well, you said he was taking a shit at the Liberty Mart for God knows how long.
He wasn't even taking a shit. He was just so into his phone that he didn't even see me fucking drive by. That's why I asked you if he called yet.
Yeah, because typically the route I do, his route at 10:30, they jump onto the tail end of the bike, and
That was loud.
I think you
Missed.
texted me around 11, and he was still fucking
10:40.
around. 10:40.
10:40.
And he was still fucking around, but I don't know. He's. I think he's kind of trying, but he's also
No.
fucking off a lot.
Speaking of that, I was gonna fucking get him in trouble last week because Corey, remember you were like talking about how we could go to one job but not the other. So I text him about it, and then later I text Ren, and Ren gave me his address, and I was gonna order a fucking pizza, and then request that Cody send it over there, and then but then I heard the whole story about Cody's mom, so I decided not to. But then Cody, that dumb fucker, also gave me his address. So I'm gonna buy one of those boxes of like elephant shit. Send it to his house.
Perfect.
It's only like $23.
Really?
Yeah, Ren was like, it was kind of weird. Robert asked me for my address. Like, not really sure why. And I was like, they found out Cody made it to work at his other job but couldn't make it here, so they were going to send a pizza and have him deliver it to you. He just laughed.
Yeah, because I never responded to him.
You know, he sweated it all weekend,
Right.
too.
Probably.
Like, shut out all the lights. He's just sitting there peeking through his blinds. Like,
He
waiting
just
to
got
see
fire
you.
extinguishers lined up by the door.
I couldn't believe he just gave me his address. Like, fucking Braden and James, I asked them all fucking weekend for the room, and they're like, no, I'm not fucking giving it to you. Like, at all. I was like, I'm going to bring you guys breakfast. And they're just like, no, we'll fucking meet you outside and we'll go. There's like
That's
fucking...
because they didn't want to put away all the butt plugs and all the sex toys. And
They haven't gotten rid of the dead hookers yet.
Dude, fucking James is macking with like a 80-year-old bartender down there.
nice.
Yeah,
Good for him.
Fucking trying to take her home and shit. And then she must have
Where were
AIDS
you
or
at, Mitch?
Something.
I had kids last weekend.
Yeah, where were you at, Josh?
Yeah, where were you at, Josh?
Corey?
Corey.
So we
Jay.
had friends come to town for the weekend. So
These friends were first.
I'm antisocial.
So?
I am also antisocial, and I'm generally anti-bar.
I didn't get an invite.
I rarely
so
go to the bar.
Fuck all you guys.
That's because nobody starts drinking at 10 a.m. Well, I guess you guys did. Where was your invite for Jay?
do.
You don't know them.
I know Brayton.
Kind of.
Yeah, he's kind of
Like,
a douche.
in passing.
Doesn't Braden listen?
I don't know. I think I don't know.
I felt bad. I wanted to get him to come over in here and have a drink, but
He's the one that
He would
had
have.
the.
well, I did invite him, but he
claustrophobia
said
attack, right?
he didn't have a vehicle, so he was gonna have to.
What day was
Uber.
that?
Saturday.
Oh,
God damn it! I gotta.
that was probably before he started drinking. Then,
No, they were at the bar.
well, they might have been, because they called me and I was like, I don't want to fucking go, dude. So we get to Canners. and it's-
Wait. How much money did you spend this weekend?
I don't want to talk about it. Like, I think like $600.
Oh, fuck!
So you don't drink at the bar.
And then, so we get to Cantors, and then like those guys are already there, fucking talking with like this chick's there with like her son, and then like her boyfriend, and then her fucking out back in the garden drinking, and all of a sudden fucking Braden and James, they're like, yeah, we remember you, and they're talking to the boyfriend guy, and he's like kind of an older guy, like maybe 50 or something like that. And they're like, you were our bus driver, and he's like, what? And then like all of a sudden he starts playing into it, and they're like, yeah, we used to come over to your house and fucking suck Skippy off your dick. You're the Skippy man. And he's like, no, it was Jeff. They're like, no, we know the taste of Skippy.
Wow!
Just, dude, and for like a half hour, they're fucking going on with this dude about fucking sucking Skippy off his dick. And like, the chick is over there like, what in the fuck? And then like, James just starts trying to take her home too. She's like, that's my old man. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Take him too.
Wow, dude.
Oh, I got a douche of the week.
Oh.
The guy about T-boned on my way to work this morning.
Yeah.
He blew that light at Fifth.
Hold on. The guy you about T-boned.
He blew the red light at Fifth and Bryden, and that's how I learned that my brakes will lock up in the Jeep. I mean, it was sketchy. Black BMW, Washington tags. Corey, do you have a BMW?
No.
Okay, wasn't you. But no, it was honest to God. Like, I don't get spooked driving hardly at all, but that I was like, fuck, I can't. They're not going to give me shit for insurance.
I had a
on
guy.
this piece of shit.
I had a guy in a white Toyota pickup. I didn't get a chance to read the license plates, but he ran the stop sign at 4th and Bryden, or whatever our road that goes to O'Connor Road.
Yeah.
He ran that. I fucking had my car locked up, almost completely sideways, and we got stopped. And he was like right at my door, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? That was like 4:30 in the morning.
Wow.
That's been a couple weeks ago. I was like,
You
really?
see a lot of people go through stop signs.
It's like,
and stuff.
dude,
yeah.
what the fuck?
Really?
Come women drivers, man.
I'm pretty sure there's a woman driving that BMW. But no,
Josh said that.
that's one of the
Josh
first.
said that.
That's one of the first times I've actually been spooked driving in a long time. And then it was yesterday a black Yukon with Washington tags.
Don't look at me.
You're the only one from Washington. Cut me off in the garbage truck because they had to get in front of the garbage truck and
Oh.
That's why I just go now. I'm like, oops, it's slower than I thought.
So,
I didn't hit the
so you know
brake, I hit the air
you're
horn.
coming from Clarkson into Lewiston on the bridge there.
Yeah.
And then I had to be in the inside lane because I had to take the exit that goes underneath the bridge or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this lady, fucking, she pulls up next to me because she's exiting like the Clarkson way, going the Lewiston way. And she's crowding me. And I'm like, bitch, you gotta
Right.
yield to me. And she just kept it going. I finally look in my mirror and there's nobody in this mirror. I went in the other lane. We're almost at the bridge at that point. And I finally just like went over and she went by me flipping me off. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I should have just fucking held my ground as an old roll-off truck too.
Right.
Should have just held my ground. Just like,
Yeah.
and then she would have got the ticket. I'm like, go fuck yourself too, bitch.
Should've.
It's amazing. Like in the garbage trucks, one of the two extremes, nothing between. People that are overly cautious and then asshole, just straight up assholes. I had a guy pass me in an alley yesterday. Just
There's
I don't
alleys
know
in
how
the
he got-
Wednesday's route.
maybe it wasn't. No, it was one of the, no, it would have been like Airway or Park.
There's
one of the-
alleys in Wednesday's route. I was just giving you a hard time.
I'm trying to think. I don't think it was an alley, but it was one of the narrow streets. It's not really wide enough for two cars to go, or a car and a truck to go by, picking up a can, and how he didn't scrape me or the fence or knock over cans. I don't know, but I had doing yard waste. I had 3 cans in this block, but he had to go by me, and he was screaming.
Yeah.
Maybe like then you get the people that won't pass you, and you're picking up cans on like a 2-lane road.
Yeah.
Then you get the people that will pass you in a fucking 10-foot wide road.
That's why I just take up like all the road I can and just reach the arm all the way out. Take up 2 lanes.
No, if I know what's coming, I plan on being the dickhead.
I had a guy on the old school curbside trucks where you had to get out and actually like sort through it, like paper, plastic, whatever bullshit. And I've like pulled over and I'm like sorting my garbage out, and the fucking guy goes, the truck just rocks, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? It was a guy he thought he can clear me, and it was on the 1000 block of Airway.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? And he just kept going. He didn't even stop. And I'm like, he had to hit the truck. So I walk around the truck, and there's this mirror laying on the road. Fucking knocked his mirror off.
Did you keep it?
I should have. I just threw it in the fucking back of the metal pile, probably. But I was like, he knocked his fucking mirror off. I'm like, dude, really? You fucking idiot.
When I was doing power and phone and all that, whenever there was a car hit pole, we'd always take home souvenirs off the car that hit the pole. Because like a lot of them were hit and runs. Like somehow they get the rig out of there. But yeah, I had a collection of mirrors and bumpers and shit like that at the place I used to work, because you got to keep them for souvenirs,
Oh, yeah.
And then when you get the insurance calls, like, hey, does anybody know what kind of car, who it was that hit it? Nope.
Yeah.
No fucking clue, even though I got a Honda bumper
Back-
amp on sending the fucking...
Back then, though, we
Behind my
didn't
shop.
really have cell phones to communicate. So all we did was we had radios.
Yeah.
So I get on there and I'm like, curbside to base. And then my boss answered. He's like, "Is Dick? He was a good dude, man." And he's like,
Good dick.
"No, he was a good dude."
Salty dick.
And anyway, he's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Fucking somebody who just fucking smoked their mirror off the truck and then just kept going. So I'm just letting you know it wasn't me." And he's like, "All right, sounds good." So I never heard from him. Son of a bitch.
I'm going to try the old salty ball.
Smells good.
It's like
All right.
picture.
Did we ever narrow it down?
Jim.
Jay.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Fucking BMW Washington guy.
You will take it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to take the day off to go help my parents.
No.
on their-
Pity party.
We'll make
Building
it Jim.
inspection.
Jim hasn't been.
Yeah. Okay.
He'd love that honor.
He actually
Yeah, he would.
I think.
It's Jim for doing your route
All
all
right.
fucked up all the time.
To Jim.
Well, after some mildly retarded reasoning, I do believe we have found our douche of the week.
Clankety clank. Oh, somebody spilled.
All over my hand.
You'll
Yeah.
lick it off. That's not bad.
Not bad.
That's pretty good.
I did good.
Ah. I ate chili before I came over and burnt my top of my mouth.
What? You didn't invite me? I love chili.
Was it
Who doesn't love chili?
Squid chili?
What?
Squid chili?
Squid chili.
You said there's
No,
that.
Mitch can't afford chili right now.
Yeah.
So.
Squid chili soup.
Oh, if I go to
No.
Winco, I
Go to
can.
Thai Taste and get squid chili
Really?
soup. Yeah.
Really?
I got the stag chili from like Winco. Walmart.
That's
I get
gay.
Hormel
I get
Yeah.
the Nelly.
because there's horror in it.
I'll
I
tell
like
you-
chili, no beans.
Yeah, Ashley
Yeah.
makes a really good chili
Yeah.
with no beans.
You know that's actually true chili, right?
Huh?
That's actually technically there's
Well,
a chili doesn't have beans in it.
didn't like in the oppression or whatever the fuck they
Just
started
saying.
putting beans in it because beans were plentiful.
filler. They were a
That's a
filler,
fun
yeah.
fact for you guys.
I like beans though. I mean, I know a lot
Yeah, I
of people
don't
don't
mind
like beans, but
My wife makes a fucking bomb fucking chili. It's called beer can chili. Fucking awesome.
oh, I make a
Sounds
great
good.
chili.
Oh.
It's my 12 beer chili. I drink 11 and put 1 can of beer into the chili, and then I don't know what else goes in it after the other 11. It's awesome.
That sounds like every drunk meal.
That's how all of my recipes are 12 beer recipes.
Dude, when I go to hunting camp, I literally take 2 cases of fucking chili with me for 12 days hunting usually.
Lincoln.
And dude, I just
that weird?
I can eat chili every day.
So
Every day.
Speaking of cooking with beer, Black Forest ham is made with molasses and stout beer. marinated for 6 weeks, and then cold smoked.
Sounds about right. That's why I like Black Forest ham.
Get you drunk.
I don't know about that.
Get you drunk.
Getting a lot of ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the?
So
Sunny
you
in
know
Philadelphia
the
with
yeast
the
and stuff
rum
gets
ham?
smoked out of that, right?
No, if it's
You're
cold
the
smoke.
yeast.
It's the heat that
It
takes
doesn't.
the
It
alcohol.
doesn't. It doesn't get you drunk. Like eating
The
food.
yeast never got smoked out of my ex-girlfriend. So.
Dude. So.
How did
The
that
old
bring
bread
up a
maker.
story?
I don't know if I ain't gonna tell this story. Never mind.
Yeah, you are.
No,
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 you have
no,
to.
no,
You have to.
no,
You have
no.
to.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it. So I was putting I bought a 4-wheeler, and it's like a used 4-wheeler, and I bought new grips for it. Well, I couldn't get the grip on there right, and like wouldn't fit. So I like grabbed grease and like lubed it up, and like I fucking slid it over there, and then I guess my daughter's soon-to-be husband fucking comes out there and he's like, "Fuck, man, you know they make like grip tape for that, right?" And I'm like, "No," and he's like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "Well, how am I gonna get the grease out of this grip? Because it's all like inside the grip and stuff." And he's like, "I don't know, man." I was like, "I guess I should call the ex-wife." He's like, "Damn, dude." She'll get every bit of that shit out there. And he's like, "Damn, dude."
Jay, so like when you put those grips on, if they won't go on, you just take like your air nozzle and like blow air in it.
That's what he told me.
Yeah, just like a pocket pussy, and just goes on, just farts its way on.
That's what he told me. And then he said you can get like this, they call it like spray. He said he uses like, hairspray and spray and then blow it on there and then like it sticks. I'm like, fuck, I didn't know that shit.
So I use grip glue. It's like super glue, but it's a slower process to tighten, and it's like
Bonding time.
Yeah, bonding time. Thank you.
And that's how you make it tighter.
Yeah, but yeah, you just cover your bar with that, and it slides right on, and then it probably takes a minute for it to set. That's what I've always used. Pro Tape or grip glue. Pro Tape, if you want to sponsor us.
Did you use this in the bedroom? Is this?
It wouldn't have set up. It would have never had time to set up, so yeah, we could have, I guess.
Other than the hole should get smaller.
Hey, Gorilla Tape's the new Manscaped.
God. You know, we're saying this, but how many women wax? You know, I mean, that's what they're doing essentially is Gorilla Tape, but I don't think I could do it.
I waxed the hair on the back of my neck once.
But there's a lot of hair back there.
Once.
Once.
It was fucking painful, I tell you.
I remember in, I don't know, high school or college, they put a strip of duct tape down my leg, and that was bad enough.
Dude. So, like, I've been having this hamstring problem, so I bought one of those, what do you call it?
Back to this hamstring problem.
No, like, what do you call
It's going to flare up here at the end of the month.
the icy hot patch that fucking, like...
Oh, that Shaquille O'Neal advertisement?
Yeah.
Shaq, if you're listening.
Fuck you. I'm giving up big as you are, dude. Fuck. I'd rather fight him than fucking pull that. Dude, I was, like, in the shower going...
Yeah.
Dude, I was crying like a little bitch, dude, in the shower. Trying to get that shit... That it sticks. That stuff's...
It works, so I use it on my lower back. I got...
You know you're supposed to just all at once.
Wow, fuck, I was in the shower. What do you want me to do, man?
You didn't take it off when you got in the shower?
You peeled it slowly and felt one hair at a time, just like...
dude.
I
I was hoping the water would dilute it, and it didn't.
I thought you learned,
It
like,
fucking-
You gotta rip that shit.
didn't you learn like 6 months ago that you have that shower curtain for support?
Yeah, I found out. It went down. Yeah, you're
Hey,
right.
Jay, do you have one of those walk-in bathtubs yet? Or
No,
is that part of the remodel?
I'm old enough. I need one, motherfucker.
Is that
What
why
about your life alert pendant?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's my watch now. Emergency.
His watch for the people listening that can't see it. It's just an SOS button that calls 911.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's
doesn't
one of
tell
those
it-
Staples easy buttons.
Yeah, it doesn't tell the time. It doesn't do anything other than call the ambulance.
What the fuck?
You're old.
I am. I get it. Holy shit. I mean, I've been on my knees all fucking day. Dude.
I bet you were.
Flooring, dude.
Is that how you got the day off?
Sheetrock, all that shit. Fuck. And I was like,
No, his dad's like, my house didn't pass. Come here.
Need some good news today.
The inspector wants you to make it pass.
that was brutal, man. But fuck, went out there, started out there about 8 in the morning, didn't get done until I got here, and then
So 4 hours.
8 in the morning. Fuck, I wish I would have worked today. Fuck.
That's what you get for trying to be a nice guy. Like, you ever notice dudes that are just fucking assholes, just happy?
Oh shit, right?
Yeah.
You're like, that's your fucking problem, not mine.
Dudes that are fucking assholes or dudes that are fucking assholes?
Both.
Where's the comma?
I think the asshole is still in the back. Either way.
Yeah. That building inspector's pretty legit, though. He's like, dude, do these things, and I'll come and pass it. I'm like, fuck. All right, cool. I had no clue.
You didn't give him a Benjamin?
That's surprising that they weren't like, okay, you need to get the electrical guy here and the plumbing guy here.
Yeah.
Like, how were you supposed to know?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
because
You're not a contractor.
Because he's
you know?
going to pay him twice. He's going to pay him this time, and then when he comes back out after he's
That
paid-
makes sense.
I mean, that's just how that's how
Right.
the world works.
No,
I mean,
well-
it's bullshit. That's how it works.
That's why
not
they have.
really, not really.
That's why they have people that build houses, because they know this shit.
Yeah.
Well, but I didn't know you need a fucking hood vent for a fucking stove. When your microwave's your hood vent, I thought that microwave has its own filter and it does its own thing. I don't
It
have one
filters
for-
it
It's
into
like
the house.
My
I don't have a fucking. I don't have a.
Yeah, but you
fucking-
have to run it out still.
no,
I don't have
hood
it.
vent passed inspection.
Yeah?
and it's just a filter. It doesn't go anywhere.
Oh.
It just goes into a
That was
filter. Yeah.
1995
I don't have one in
inspection.
my house either.
Yeah.
And we just had it all reappraised too.
I had to put a bathroom vent in our upstairs bathroom because there was no sort of fan or anything in there, and it's to code is venting into the attic.
So he allowed that. He allowed that.
Yeah.
My mom and dad's bathroom. He allowed that because their bathroom window opens.
And that's
he's like-
maybe how ours
And he goes,
was too.
if the bathroom window opens, you're good to go there. So he allowed that, so we didn't have to put a bathroom vent.
Well, I used to do home inspections. I went through the classes, all that horse shit, and it's amazing what passes that you wouldn't want in your own home, like not venting your bathroom fan, not venting your hood vent over your oven or whatever. But
Yeah. Anyway,
Good boy.
so it's been a rough day.
damn, drink too much water today.
So I was watching this food show again. I've been stuck on food shows, and this dude said that Egypt is the only place that he would never recommend anybody to go to.
Egypt?
Egypt, which I also did not know that Egypt is in fucking Africa. I thought Egypt was like its own fucking place.
What the fuck, Robert?
You didn't know that?
No.
Egypt is in Africa.
I thought it was in like the Middle East.
I don't. Where is that? Where Africa is?
Africa is its own continent.
Yeah, but I thought like Egypt was its own. I don't know what the fuck I thought it was, but I didn't think it was
It's
in
its
Africa.
own country.
But anyway, so
Call yourself American.
the dude said that when they
Unreal.
got there, that they took all their camera gear because it's like a food review show. And he said that they got there, and then like first thing off the plane, like there's just like no like it's all hierarchy. Like nobody knows anything, and they took all their camera gear and were like, I guess walkie-talkies are not okay to have in Egypt. Like
Really?
Weird.
yeah. They're like, what are these? And then like they picked up his he has like the back roller thing, you know, you put on the floor and you roll your back on, and they're like, what the fuck is this? Does it blow up? And he's like, that's a back roller. You want me to show you? And they're no. But they took all of their fucking camera gear and they interrogated them for like 7 hours. And then he said like when you get to your hotel room, like it's the exact same fucking thing. It's customs. They go through your
wow.
baggage
Yeah.
again and ask you about it. And a security guard comes out and starts like, what is this? What is this? What do you do with this? He's like, well, that's a fucking cell phone charger. Like, I got batteries. He's like, batteries blow up. He's like, you don't have batteries here? Like, you got electricity but no batteries?
Fuck.
And they said they took his shit and then they're like, they gave him a receipt to go get his stuff back later. And then He went to go get it, and then they told him it wasn't there. It was at like another place. So he didn't say that he did get their stuff back. They just like went and like got iPhones from the store and started doing their shit.
Damn.
And then he said that like everybody is like telling them to like watch out for the cops, and I guess just like this guy in like a normal ass coat smoking a cigarette comes over and he's like, I'm the police. He's like, you got to come with me, and then started like trying to make him delete all these the video that he took. But he's like, I was smarter than that. I got a dummy phone and I just fucking air did the thing to the other phone and deleted them all off the dummy phone. He's like, just don't go to Egypt. It's fucking terrible. And he's saying like everybody wanted money. He's like, the airport people wanted money, gave them money, he gets through, then the police want money, and then he gets through. And I was like, huh.
Mexico is kind of that way too. Like if you commit a minor crime in Mexico, you can pay off the cops. I mean, it's like $50 American will get you away with
Murder?
quite a little. I don't know about murder. Murder's probably like a hundo. But
That's not even like a high crime.
murder.
That's
I mean,
kind of
like
like
unless it's like you like terrorist acts might be.
What you gotta
a couple
do when you go to
grand, but-
Mexico is you gotta like go get some Coke and then just run around with bags of Coke and then you just fucking
Pay him
shuffle
off
it
with
to
Coke.
them.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
Where's these fun facts at?
Do you want my fun facts?
Fuck
No,
yeah,
nobody
anything
wants
better
your
than this
fucking fun
bullshit.
facts.
Damn, dude.
Jay doesn't want to talk about going through immigrations, getting a finger up the butt or something.
Yeah, I've been
I had a bad experience.
I've been to Canada, unfortunately, and went back down, unfortunately.
Corey's bullshit fun facts.
People's happiness peaks at age 21 and doesn't return until they retire.
Oh, I believe that.
Yes.
You can legally buy
We got a
booze.
while.
Well, I'm right there. I'm right there.
I was on felony probation, so I couldn't legally buy alcohol till I was like 24. I missed all the good years.
One of my good friends I worked with on the road. I don't know if you heard the Merle Haggard song, Mama Tried, but there's a line that goes,
Sorry, I fell asleep right there. What?
I turned 21 in prison.
Yeah, easy.
He did.
No, he did. And when he got out, he made it work.
No, this is my friend that turned 21
Oh,
in
I
prison.
thought you were talking about Murder Howard. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that song came on the radio one day. He's like, yep, I did.
This is my life. The only part of your reflection you can lick is your tongue.
Depends on the mirror.
The what? What now?
The only part of your reflection you can lick is your tongue.
What do they call those? One-way mirrors, two-way mirrors? Like where you, like they see themselves, but you can see through it. Are those one-way mirrors or two-way mirrors?
I call bullshit.
I got bullshit too.
I don't know.
Yeah, what if you lift your arm,
he's right, because your tongue would never touch anything
Yeah.
but itself.
But if
But
you're
those-
it has to be on the mirror. 'Cause
But
that's your
those,
reflection.
those one-way mirrors,
Oh, I got
two-way
you. I
mirrors.
got you.
There's a. It's not like a true. It's a reflection.
Okay,
but
but
Oh my
it's
God.
phased.
on one of those you
I'm
can't.
done.
lick
Don't press
anything.
the button.
There's no physical evidence to say that today is Thursday. We all just have to trust that someone has kept count since the first one ever.
I believe that
Ooh.
shit.
Birds aren't real.
Just like, what if they got rid of what's that?
Motherfucker, you're testing my patience.
What if they got?
Never landed on
What
the
if-
moon.
What if every there's a thing on this. What if every month actually had 30 days? Because 30 is simpler than 31, but we got that retarded month with like 28.
Yeah.
But then we have fucking leap
sometimes
years.
29.
Who invented a fucking leap year and why? Like,
The
why couldn't
Mayans.
we just
I
have?
can tell you why.
Why?
Because so there's 365 days in a year. 364.
365.
365. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was 360.
Okay, so
So
365. That makes it almost all the way around the sun. It's like a quarter of a day off. So 4 years.
So just
we have
make
to have an
each-
extra day.
So those birds in your yard, Corey.
If you didn't have the leap year, then basically every year
everything would be way
everything
off,
would be slowly
so we would have
shifting.
like 10 years of darkness
maybe.
during the day,
What the fuck?
6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
If the
I mean, we already have that.
If
so
the government wanted what they wanted, we would.
Well, the governor's already got it because we already have it.
what does that mean?
With the daylight saves bullshit.
It is bullshit, I tell you that.
Fucking bullshit.
Well, you get a longer work day, though, Jay.
I don't give a fuck about that.
We got
I can work in the dark.
We got headlights. You work in the dark most of the year anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why he goes in the bathroom and turns the lights off when he masturbates.
It does because
You do?
he's disgusted
Yeah,
with
why
himself.
not? Because you might think it might be
I guess then
somebody
you don't
else.
have to like look at yourself in the mirror and be like, God, you're pathetic, dude. Get a girl. I got a girl. Fucking even more pathetic. How? What the fuck are you doing in here?
This is why you don't wash your hands in his shop sink.
No, it's why you don't sit on his toilet because you might sit. In
Oh
his cum.
yeah, that.
Oh,
yeah.
come on now.
Okay.
What the fuck, man? Never masturbated in that toilet, ever.
I don't
Once.
believe that.
What? Not once.
I don't
Why?
believe that at all.
It's a fucking work toilet.
So? You don't masturbate at work?
So you'll let your wife sit in your cum, but not your buddies?
I see how we rank.
Like,
maybe
part of me
once-
wants to be like,
Maybe once or
thanks.
twice.
And then part
You're
of
a
me
little
like,
freaky out
what the
there.
fuck's
I
wrong
don't
with
know.
me?
I don't know. But Thanks,
All right.
brother.
Over 50% of commercial pilots have admitted to falling asleep while flying a plane.
Oh yeah,
I believe
100%. 100%.
Autopilot.
I guarantee
There's auto
that.
landing, autopilot.
Right?
I think
Auto
really,
wake up.
There's no auto takeoff, but there's auto landing and autopilot. Why wouldn't you? Like, so you're flying from LA to Japan. That's a 13-hour flight.
I don't need an explanation. I already told you.
So I'm just saying.
So that I think I told this about our boss. Our boss's dad was in like fucking Mexico, and he got on the plane and fucking was like a eight-seater plane. They were going from one island to the other, and he literally watched the pilots pass the tequila bottle over. It's in Mexico.
Nice.
So
Oh, we went on it.
I'm like, check please, time out.
Well, when I was in Mexico on my honeymoon, we did a Jeep tour of an island, and it was a tequila tour is what it was. And the Jeep that we were in had the cooler full of Corona, and we stopped at a couple different tequila places.
in the mic.
So they expected us to drink and drive down there. So I mean, like Mexico, that does not surprise me one bit. I mean, it was great because like I said, we had the Jeep with a cooler of beer. We were going down the road, like, oh, it's going to be about 15, 20 minutes to the next stop. You crack one open, nobody gives a shit.
Like, when the pilot of a commercial airlines falls asleep and then comes back on the thing and he's like, all right, folks, I know we were supposed to land about 30 minutes ago, but I overshot our landing by about 132 miles. We're going to make a little U-turn here, and we should be at your destination in about an hour. Please enjoy a second round of complimentary snacks and drinks on this flight. And thank you for flying, I'm sorry, airlines.
And if you look out your window, you'll see what we just saw a few minutes ago.
Right?
All right, go ahead.
You ready for the last one? Yeah. This one's deep. You ready?
All right, yeah, let's do it.
The brain not only named itself, but it also recognized that it named itself and was surprised when it realized that.
You know, that's kind of that's a little bit trippy.
What the fuck do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
How did the brain name itself?
Your
Somebody
brain?
with the brain named the
Someone
brain.
had to have named the brain.
But the brain named everything, though, too, in all honesty.
I
But
don't
it
know
still
about
named
that.
itself.
It's named itself. What, you don't let
And
your,
now that you're
you don't
thinking
let
about
your
it-
kids name themselves?
That'd be a good idea.
Have you
though.
let your kids decide whether they're going to be a boy or a girl yet?
Yeah, they know what they are.
Oh,
They know?
Oh, yeah, they know what
they?
they are.
Yeah.
I made
Dude,
sure they knew what they were.
I'm gonna book.
No, they
I'm
don't know. They
I'm
have to
gonna
Oh,
decide.
no, they know.
No. I'm gonna bookmark this fucking episode.
Bookmark this shit.
And when one of your kids changes gender, guess what, bitch?
Adoption!
Do over.
do over. Find a new wife.
That's what I'm working on,
I
Jay.
really hope it's your boy that decides he wants to be a girl.
No, he will not. He is proud of his man parts.
Oh,
I
man,
can tell you that.
Can you imagine living in Florida when they're like trying to push this shit like on telling kids? Oh my god, I lose my fucking mind. I'd be like,
Well, one of our new Supreme Justices can't tell the difference between a man and a woman because she's not a biologist.
yeah.
Makes sense.
I'm a biologist. I know I got a wiener.
A
Two or-
whiner.
Get over here, Corey.
2 or 3 testicles.
Right? Somebody just needs to say it as it is. Look, you were a boy. You were born a boy. If you think you're something else, you're retarded.
In all fairness, this is back in junior high health class. There are truly genetic boy-girls. They're born with both parts.
What the
You're-
fuck are you
you're-
smoking, dude?
You're just.
Oh, you
No,
are.
this was
you're
a hermaphrodite.
You're from Juliet.
Julietta, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, this is prior to you can pick your gender. This is like truthfully like
You're,
one-
all you are is a product of fucking alcoholic parents during pregnancy or drugs. You're a genetic mutation,
I am.
but without the cool powers like the
Say
X-Men.
the thing.
I got cool
Say
powers.
the thing.
Fucking of annoying
Hammies.
everyone around you. Yeah, you're fucking excel
You
at that.
fuckers hate me in the mornings because I'm a morning person.
Just a bunch of Julietta hammies running around.
My family was the first settlers in Julietta, Idaho. Go fuck yourselves.
Oh shit. Oh.
All right,
So
I
like your mom was your dad, and they just reversed roles because I mean, he had a she and she had a he, but he looked like a she and she looked like a he.
I'm not saying
Yeah, I
that they
just
were
got so
brother and
lost on that.
sister, but they were more than likely cousins.
They probably ancestors from Corey.
Stop.
So is Corey's real name Adam and his wife's name's Eve, and we're all descendants of Corey?
Ooh.
Corey's younger than me, so I can't be a
how does,
descendant of
what are you
Corey.
talking about?
You don't
What?
believe in time machines?
Ooh. Corey's like, fuck you, dude.
I
Corey's-
don't believe Corey has access to a time machine.
Why
believe
do you say
Corey-
that?
I believe Corey has
How do
the
you
only
know?
time machine that's keeping it secret from everybody.
Corey
else.
only-
Because
Do you really know
if
anything
you
about me?
had access to a time machine and you chose to live in Washington and race a Mustang,
Okay, you're right. You're right. You just destroyed my theory. You just destroyed my
either that or
theory.
it's the greatest fucking cover-up of our generation.
He might be smarter than we think he is. I don't know.
You don't think I can cover shit up?
Just in your underwear when your sister does your laundry.
Poor Corey.
Whatever.
Feel sorry for him. Not really, though. Listen, take yourself from me.
I have a would you rather.
All right,
Would you
here we go.
rathers?
Get the fuck out.
Thank God. I thought it was actually going to work.
All right. Would you rather get caught by your wife dialing men 1-900 numbers and have a huge bill, or get caught masturbating by your kids, belt around your neck, choking yourself out?
I quit this show.
I don't know if we can do this.
Okay, so
Which one did you get caught with?
Shit.
I'll go first. I'm still legally married, so I don't care what she catches me doing.
It's not hers catching you.
Yeah, it is.
No, it
The
is
first one.
because
Get caught by your wife.
No, seriously, we're still legally married.
Oh.
So I mean, yeah, she catches me doing whatever. Fuck it, I don't care
Nah,
anymore.
this would have to be like,
The real wife.
yeah.
You got
I don't want my kids catching me choking myself beating on.
Or was the first one?
Get caught by your wife dialing men 1-900 numbers.
Jay, you've been divorced. How many
Dude,
times does it really matter if you get
twice.
another divorce?
So basically,
Twice.
do you want your wife thinking you're a fag and don't love her anymore and divorce you and take the kids, or
God damn, that's rough.
do you want to
I
have to
gotta-
explain
that
to
is
your
rough.
kids
No.
that this is
Daddy
a medical
likes- Daddy likes
procedure?
Josh, I
Choked
gotta add
out.
one more to that of her catching you.
Damn it.
Does she want you to have a threesome with another dude too?
Oh, dude, come on now. Don't add to it.
I mean, like she might be into it.
It,
but you're
it is
actually
what
not.
it is.
Okay,
Fuck.
neither
that's
way
rough
is a
one.
win.
Oh no, nothing's a win in this scenario.
No.
No, neither way. Her getting pissed at you about dialing men and thinking you like men and not her, or her wanting another man
Jesus
to join
Christ,
you.
Josh,
Oh,
what
yeah.
hard-eating
There's-
questions here. That's a tough one.
What's one more divorce?
Honestly,
I mean,
normally you're like, I'm like, yep, this one.
I don't have anything else.
This
left
one's
to
like fucking tough.
See, right now, where my kids are teenagers, and if they caught me, I'd just be like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's a good
They'd be
point.
like, whatever, dude.
Because see, my kids are still
Actually,
young
I was
enough.
just gonna
I
say,
don't
my kids
want
are
them
young
seeing
enough.
that.
My kids are young enough they won't remember.
Well, my kids are old
Whatever,
enough.
dude. You know your daughter would come out with a belt around her neck and be like, "Hey, look, I'm doing the daddy."
Yeah, next Halloween, she tells your sister, Corey, I want to be daddy for Halloween.
Hey, you
and
know
your
what?
sister's like, that's cool. And she comes out with just a belt.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna do the second one because my kids are all older.
And they expect it out of you.
Yeah, exactly. The fucking dad's choking himself out again.
Dude, I can see your daughters being like, "Do you need me to hold the belt, Dad?"
Easy now. What the fuck was that about?
Let me help you, motherfucker.
I'm going with the first one because what's another divorce?
The first one was
You deny, file for divorce, and never talk to him again.
I'll go with the first one because what's the worst going to happen? You're getting like a threesome.
With another dude.
We just talked about
That's
this.
we talked
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I wasn't here for that, but
I just let you know. We already covered that.
yeah.
So you're okay with a threesome with another dude?
Okay.
So, watching Josh stab the paper with that screwdriver, we should have a psychologist.
It's not a screwdriver. It's a fucking pick.
Okay, regardless, whatever it is.
It's
we
not. In 1974, John P. Stamo invented the pick.
It was actually John P. Stanley.
Is that fucking mold
I
right
was gonna say
there?
it looks like it used to be.
It looks like fucking mold.
Were you
Weird.
cleaning your wreath out?
Where's your
with
shot
that?
glass, Mitch?
Right here.
That's like fucking mold. How is there fucking mold on a tool?
We should get some sort of a psychoanalysis.
You just put the mold on your other tool.
We should get some sort of psychoanalysis to sit in the show. Not necessarily be on the show, but sit and watch the show one of these episodes.
No.
And then have him write up reports for
Right? Be like, I'm going to recommend all you go to the hospital immediately and check yourself into the psychiatric ward.
We walk out of the studio, there's 5 ambulances just waiting.
Dude, we should do a Straight Garbage podcast from a psych ward. We should all get ourselves checked in. Have a bunch of hidden cameras set up.
Dude,
Fucking...
I got an idea. So you know the psych ward that used to be out there by the wine winery? I know I don't know personally, but I know the guy that's best friends with him owns it. We go out there and do like a ghost tour.
I pissed that guy off one day.
Did you really?
Yeah, I forgot we were taking extras and he had extras and I didn't pick him up. And when I came back by, he came like storming out to the road and brought his can over to the other side for me to dump it.
Did you dump it or did you try to buy it?
No, I dumped it, but he was fucking mean mugging me the whole time. Shaking his head.
I might get us in.
Yeah.
You know.
I just say we try getting committed to State Hospital North and sneaking cameras in.
That would be kind of fun, though, to go do a remote podcast from like a fucking haunted place.
Yeah.
Could be, actually. I mean,
Do it like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Or like
See if we get
2 in
creeped
the
out.
morning.
Jay,
Fuck.
you couldn't stay
Or
We
up
could
like
have
till
an
1 in the
extra
morning.
microphone.
or like normal time.
We could have our 6 microphone just hanging out in another room and just seeing what happens.
We can do it at normal
Robert,
time.
like, dude, did you
tell
hear that?
people it's at 1 o'clock in the morning. Because I can't stay up that late and drink this long.
Yeah.
Jay could
Speaking
wake
of
up
that,
at
Set
1
it
in the
up.
morning. But
Set it up.
I could try. I'll honestly, if you want, really.
You'd have to like not start drinking till like 7 at night. Can you
know.
handle that?
Shit.
It's no big deal.
It's no big deal. This guy.
Looks like horse semen. What?
You would know.
I've never seen it.
He answered that real quick, didn't
Yeah. I call bullshit.
Anything
Fun
else?
fact, Mitch is actually drinking horse semen. It's like 2% alcohol.
I let
I
it
know. I'm good,
ferment.
though.
if
Honestly,
you've ever
it's
watched
pretty
Freddy Got Fingered, that's pretty much Mitch's life. on the side.
Is that the one where they Russian roulette with the horse semen, or is that a different one?
No, that's the one where he's like,
You guys ever
his
played
dad's
Russian
like,
roulette?
you're a piece of shit, and then so he like drives across the country to like work at a sandwich factory, and on the way he like slams on the brakes because he sees fucking these farmers inseminating a horse, and he fucking runs over there and grabs a horse's cock. He's like, I'm a farmer, Daddy, I'm a farmer, I'm a farmer.
I've seen that clip of the episode.
Dude, at the end of that show, he does the same fucking thing with an elephant.
Dude,
Him and his dad get like
that was-
stranded in like Arabia, and he does that with an elephant and
I
sprays
wanna
his
know-
fucking dad with
That's Tom Green, right?
Here's the deal. I want to
Tom
know.
Green is a funny fucker.
I want to know how like a movie, like I watched Django for the first time ever the other day. I don't know if you guys ever seen it.
chained or unchained.
But
Very
anyway,
different movies.
I don't know what you're talking
Very
about there.
different movie.
But anyway,
Oh, that's a good movie though.
so how in the fuck can like they say like actors say it, the N word, and like they said I bet they gotta say that motherfucker at least 100 times.
Well,
the N word, even including white people, fucking get this motherfucker out here with the N word, but they can make money off of movie, but we say it as a joke. And it's a fucking it's a whole fucking ordeal.
But they were depicting people and how people talked back then during that time.
It's like,
Yeah,
it's
but
like
but
Blazing
you know
Saddles,
what? They're
but
making money.
comedic.
They're making money off the
Yeah.
motherfucking movie. Bullshit.
But that's how they used to act back then. I mean,
Well,
if you
yeah.
were trying to make a movie that was realistic to that time, but then trying to stay, relevant, like
Dude,
that African American
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
clean the thing, like it just doesn't give it justice.
Or that
like,
black guy or whatever. But I get it. I get it. But if we say it as just like joking around, it's a fucking
What if
whole fucking.
Well, it's called-
shit.
everyone's just too sensitive.
It's monetizing something that shouldn't be happening. It's like going back to the Will Smith slap. Every article about the Will Smith slap goes to Will Smith, starring actor of King of whatever the new movie is. It's promotion for him. Was it King of Williams?
I don't know.
Guarantee I won't watch
because
it.
it's something about this Serena and Venus Williams tennis. He's the dad in the
Yeah.
movie. But every single article about that is Will Smith, actor of or starring in whatever that movie's called.
Yeah.
Well, shit, that's a huge promotion for him because I don't know what this movie is. I'm not going to watch it. But somebody's like, I wonder what this movie is, and they're going to watch it.
I will say though, that Dango, whatever, fuck, that was a good movie, dude.
Rango?
Django Unchained.
Oh no, Rango
Yeah,
is very, very similar.
Rango
but it's
Unchained.
It was fucking. It was a good movie. It was a
Disney
good movie.
needs that one. Rango Unchained.
No, it was a good movie.
A lizard with slaves.
The guy from the transfer station was like, "Dude, you ever seen that?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Oh, you gotta fucking watch it." And I was like, "All right, I'll
Which
watch
one,
it."
Rango or Dango?
It's
Django?
Django. That's it. Django and something.
Django and Rango?
I think with that whole situation, and then everyone that wants to like boycott Will Smith and boycott his movies, and he shouldn't be allowed
he's
to
such
do
a
like
good
I don't
actor.
give a shit.
Dude,
I mean,
people make mistakes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everyone makes mistakes. If you're on your high horse sitting there telling them blah blah blah, you better fucking look inward at all the mistakes you've made. Like
Yeah.
you want people to do
Yeah.
that shit to you? Like
I've been a Will
People do
Smith
people
fan
gives a shit.
forever.
I mean,
So-
seriously, like, I'm not a huge
cool, he
Will
slapped
Smith-
him. Chris Rock didn't die. He's fine.
Yeah.
Like actually, it almost helped Chris Rock's sales because all his fucking
Yeah.
comedy shows sold out afterwards. So
yeah.
like,
Like my favorite football player, O.J. Simpson.
Woo-hoo!
of course it is.
Wow, we went there, didn't we? Jesus Christ.
But I mean, honestly,
Well-
it's like they put actors on a podium, which I guess they kind of are on a podium. But everybody makes fucking mistakes. Who gives a shit?
What do you guys would think would happen if I was a famous actor?
Oh, you'd have
Oh,
lawsuits
fuck,
up the
yeah.
ass.
I mean, you're right. You don't think I would make it?
no, you would make it, but you'd be paying fines out the ass.
I feel like it'd be like 1 week, he's a really good guy, and then the next week, like, that piece of shit.
No, I mean, and that's the thing. You'd have the world's best publicist if you wanted to keep
That'd be
making
like
it.
the
Honestly,
world's
though, if you became a famous actor, you better stick with this podcast
You know
and then like
shit.
help us get more famous.
So that way we can quit picking up garbage for a living.
You don't like picking garbage?
Actually, I kind of do. Honestly, out of all the jobs I've ever had, this is one of my favorites. It's low stress.
Gay.
I have minimal responsibilities. It's low stress. I
So
love this
the other
fucking job.
day, you got a dumpster upside down, and like you're welding wheels on it or whatever. And it was like on Tuesday. It's what it was too, because you left, and I was like, "Hey, Brad, dude, go over there and write on the bottom of the dumpster, Josh, you're eat a dick, Josh." And Brad's like, "No, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it." And I'm like, "Fuck, you gotta do it, man." And Brad's like, "You do it." And I'm like, "He knows my handwriting." you go do it. And then he'll be like, "Who the fuck did it?" And you know what I mean? So, and he wouldn't do it. I'm like, "Fuck, I'm so disappointed in
Dude,
him."
what the hell? I just looked at him and been like, hell yeah. Left it there.
What did you write about me on the bottom of the dumpster the other day?
Yeah,
A couple
right.
Earlier this week. It was, I don't even remember what it was, but it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
I know.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
Joe-
it was I Love Dick, Mitch.
That might have been it. Yeah.
If you ever come to
Dude,
our
you gotta
little-
start writing on the bottom of every dumpster. So
If
when
you
it
ever
comes
come
out,
to our town, just start looking at the bottoms of dumpsters because Josh is leaving Easter eggs everywhere.
Those damn CrossFit kids keep knocking them over.
Right. If you find the secret code on one of them, you will win some free shirts and hats from us.
there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Shirt and hat.
Sorry, you will win a free
Don't-
shirt and hat.
Don't make it plural. We can't afford that yet.
I know, I was so bummed out. Brad wouldn't do it. And Brad's like, "You do it." I'm like, "Dude, he'll know my fucking handwriting." Dude. And he's like, "All right, wait, I can't do it." I'm like, "This is right after you left the yard on Tuesday." And I was like, "Come on, Brad. Come on. Got it in you, brother." He's like, "No, I ain't gonna do it." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Honestly, I probably wouldn't have recognized your handwriting.
Oh,
Other
dude,
than if you spelled it wrong.
other than I'm like, "Okay." Hey. I know all capital letters, but I don't know the
What were
A
you
lower
spelling?
caps. What's,
What are you spelling?
I'm just being a smart ass.
I don't think there's any word that starts with K-A that I can think of.
Listen here, fuck faces. I was just trying to make an example.
Welcome to
Never
Straight
mind.
Garbage Podcast.
Yeah,
Five
fuck
very
you guys.
literate.
Fuck you guys. I don't like you guys anymore anyway. I'm out. Last episode.
God, maybe next week we'll take off.
Oh no, well, not until you leave.
Well, as soon as we take off, Josh can afford that restraining order. So donate.
Do you guys want to skip the Spotify ad and just get a restraining order?
I will stay 300 feet away with a megaphone and just yell.
Perfect. All we'll hear in the background is
Fuck around.
Fuck around, my battery's dead.
Oh fuck.
dude, knowing Mitch, he'd probably be yelling the wrong way into it. Just fucking yelling into
I
his
can't
face.
figure out what my ears are ringing in the morning
Right.
for some reason.
Waking up like, fuck around.
Wow, my tinnitus is really acting up today, guys.
Oh shit. Well, shit.
Yeah,
Anybody
I
see
think-
the Burt Kreschner take on the Will Smith slap?
Uh-uh.
So apparently Will Smith got Burt Kreschner started in the comedy business. And
Fuck.
you guys know who Burt Kreschner is, right?
Kreischer?
Kreischer, maybe. I don't know.
Kreischer?
It's got too many.
Christian
Bert
Kreischer. There's no N
The
in
Russian
there.
guy with no shirt.
Yeah, too many vowels named to pronounce. But so, like, his take on it, so Will Smith got him into comedy 20 years ago, I guess. And the big joke about it was Will Smith wanted to butt fuck him. And so now he's worried about next time he sees Will Smith, he's going to get slapped.
Okay.
It just, you have to watch the
Rumors
clip.
are
All
out
right,
there.
thanks for tuning in
it's
to
a
another
terrible
episode.
story. It's a terrible story when I tell it, but Google it. It's
Great way to end the episode.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
Give everyone
Yeah.
a
Please
bad
like
taste.
and review.
Yeah, we're gonna end this episode with a real letdown for Mitch.
Some real good butt fucking news.
Yeah.
just like
Think
my marriage, a big
think
letdown.
someone said he's not getting butt fucked. So, all right, thanks guys for tuning in to another episode. We shall
Appreciate
see you
it,
next
everybody.
week.
Thank you. Have
Like,
a good week.
share,
We
whatever
don't,
else
we
you
don't
do.
say that shit anymore.
Okay.
See ya.
What was that?
I don't know. I'm pretty hammered. I got warrants, man.
For what?
Jaywalk.